Happy Mobility Sunday, guys. I hope you're staying cool out there. Remember to stay hydrated. For today's mobility flow, we're going to hit the thoracic spine. So we're going to have a couple of movements that we've done before, but we're going to add a little twist to it. For the warm-up, we're going to start off with our standard movements of our cat-cow. And that's one of the most classic movements to begin to warm up the thoracic spine before we start our 3 flows. So to start off, guys, we're gonna make sure our hands are in line with our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips. Now, before I start my cat-cow, I'm gonna take a deep breath in through my nose. Then I'm gonna exhale out through my mouth, focusing on tucking my chin down as I roll my spine. Trying to pull my spine towards the ceiling. I'm gonna inhale again. As I arch the spine, looking straight ahead, I'm gonna breathe back out for rep number 2. Take your time here, guys, especially if you're doing it first thing in the morning. We're gonna breathe in. Rep number 3. And then exhale. Rep number 4. Go ahead and inhale. And then for the next rep, guys, will be the last one. Exhale. 5. And inhale back in. And we're going to prepare to do a 30-second down dog hold, focusing on driving our head between our shoulders. Let us get ready for this, guys, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Push on back, drive that head in between your shoulders, guys. You don't have to pedal your feet out unless your calves are sore. I want you to focus on moving your head up and down, side by side, rock back and forth. 30 seconds here. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, roll your way back into your cat-cow position, tabletop. And let's do that for 5 more reps. Exhale out. Tuck that chin to your chest. Inhale, pull back in. Looking straight ahead, arching that spine. Exhale back out, focusing from the lower back. You exhale, rolling out that upper back. Inhale back in. And exhale back out. Rep number 3 here. Inhale. Exhale, rep number 4. And inhale, last one. Exhale, number 5. Control that inhale one more time, guys, and then we're gonna send our legs back and go into an up dog for the next 30 seconds. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. What's up dog? Ha 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 ha. From here, guys, I want you to think of relaxing your hips as far as you can into the floor. You can even squeeze your glutes before you push down. Same thing, guys. Move your head up and down, side by side. Once we're done with this, guys, in 3, 2, 1, we are going to start our first flow. So, guys, for any of these flows, you can hit them for 3 sets each and incorporate them either at the end of a long day, especially if you work on a computer, or before any kind of upper body press workout, guys. You're going to see that by increasing the range of motion for your thoracic spine, it'll be a lot easier to press things, whether it's overhead or in horizontal position. So the first thing we're going to do is going to be a little thoracic rotation. We're gonna do a little different today, guys. So we're going to first go into a little child's pose position by sinking our hips down to our heels. Okay, so now from here, I'm going to chicken wing my right arm behind me, and I'm going to have my left hand on its forearm. I'm going to focus on driving my shoulder down to the ground. And you feel that there's a reduced range of motion here, guys, but you're going to isolate that shoulder blade a little more. From here, I'm gonna bring that chest up, pushing through my forearm. This is rep number 1. I'm trying to look to the ceiling. I'm gonna go back down. We're gonna do this for 5 rotations per side. And go back up, rep number 2. Let's come back down. And back up, rep number 3. Back down. Feel free to go a little slower than I am, guys. Back up, rep number 4, especially if you're feeling a little extra tight today. Come back down. And rep number 5. I'm gonna go ahead and switch sides, guys. So I'm gonna push back up, release my hand. I'm just gonna go ahead and flip around. So, again, let's chicken wing. Sorry, let's bring the hips back to your heels first. Chicken wing that left arm. From here, right arm goes down onto your forearm. And same thing. Reach that shoulder blade down to the ground. And then twist that chest open. 1. Come back down to the ground. Reach that chest open. 2. Bring that shoulder back down. Twist that chest open. 3. 2 more. Bring that shoulder blade down and twist back open. 4. Gonna go ahead and do one more, guys. Shoulder down to the floor. Push back up. Rep number 5. And come back up and release. So now we're gonna go back into our little up dog and down dog flow. And again, this time, guys, I'm gonna push back into down dog. I really want you to focus on your shoulder blades by pushing through the base of your palm. So let's start off in an up dog position here, guys. So I'm gonna actually push through my fingertips before I bring my hips down. So if you notice what I did here, guys, I start off kind of like in a cow position, cat position, and then I'm going to roll my hips down before I enter that up dog. Giving my hips squared off, my glutes squeezed, looking straight ahead. I'm gonna tuck my toes in, and I'm gonna shoot my head to the floor, in between my shoulders. Rep number 1, roll it back around, on up, and 2, roll it back around, hips to the floor, up dog, and push back. 3. We're gonna do 6 reps today, guys. Roll it back around, and 4. Roll it back around. Don't forget to keep your core tight. And 5. Roll it back around. Last one here. And 6. Whew. Once you're in your down dog, guys, let's go ahead and tiptoe your feet to your hands. For the next movement, we're going to need to be in a hinged position. So, we're gonna do a little hinge pancake here, guys. So I'm gonna demo the first rep and then we'll start it together. So I want you to start off with your feet underneath your hips. Now from here, hinge position, you're first pushing your butt back. So we're gonna bend our knees, shove those hips back. My back is nice and flat here. There's a soft bend, so my shins are nice and parallel to my body. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring both of my hands on the outside of my right thigh. What I'm gonna do from here, that top hand, my right hand, I'm gonna twist open and close them together. I call this a little hinge pancake. We're gonna do that little opener for 5 reps on one side, then we'll switch, 5 reps on the other. Let's get ready. Feet underneath your hips, push your butt back, chest is up, back is flat, clasp your hands together, forming a little pancake, and on the outside of your right thigh, and twist. 1. Then 2, back down, breathe in, 3, breathe in, 4, back down, breathe in, and up, 5. Go ahead and switch, other side. Hands go over to the outside of the left thigh, left hand goes up, and 1, back down, and 2, back down, and 3, back down, down, and 5. Back down. All right, and thus concludes flow number 1. Feel free to repeat this, guys, at your own pace. Let's try to hit at least 2 sets, aiming for 3 sets. And let's move on to flow number 2. For flow number 2, guys, we're gonna continue on. So if you're doing this together, perfect. We're going to start off in a hinge position again, and we're gonna do some hinged swimmers. So that's gonna look like, guys, we're going to bend our knees, same hinge position we were just in. This time, we're gonna bring our hands forward, kind of like we're doing a prone swimmer, hover together, but we wanna keep those hands in line with our head. We're gonna bring those palms around, chicken wing it behind us so palm goes up to the sky, and then we're actually gonna sweep through. That's 1 rep. We're gonna go ahead and do that for 5 reps. Let's go ahead, let's bring our elbows up and reach. I'm gonna keep my core tight as I reach around, exhale, and 2. Don't let your back round here, guys. Go ahead for 3. We're doing 5 reps here, and 4. And 5. All right, guys, once you are done, send your left leg back and get yourself into a little runner's lunge position. From here, we're going to do a little thoracic rotation. Instead of getting our hand all the way up, we're just going to focus on twisting our chest open, leading with our elbow. I have my left hand extended, and I'm going to kind of think of elbowing the sky. So let's go ahead and twist. 1, hold, come back down. Go ahead and do it again. 2. Doing 5 reps per side here. Come back down. And 3. Come back down. And 4. Come back down. And 5. Come back down and switch. We're going to work on our left side now, so get that left foot on the outside of your left hand. Right hand is extended on the floor. We're going to bring that elbow up and twist. 1. Come back down, and 2. Come back down, and 3. Come back down, and 4. Back down, last one, guys. 5. Come back down. And now we're going to work our way into a puppy dog. So walk those hands forward and together. We're going to hold for 1 minute, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Head to the floor or chin to the floor. Keep your hips up. Active tension here, guys. Try to challenge your range of motion. We have 30 seconds left. And challenging it, that means you're going to get your chin to the floor as opposed to your head. Work to where your mobility allows you to go to. We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. And thus concludes flow number 3. We are almost done, guys. We have one final one, guys. These are going to be a little quicker, but we're going to slow them down. So we're going to start off with a movement called Jefferson Curl. However, we're going to add a little twist to it if you haven't done it before, guys. Sorry, if you have done it before. And it's going to involve opening up our chest. So the Jefferson Curl is a good way to warm up the hamstrings. And with this, we're actually going to bring our feet underneath our hips. So now we're going to hollow up our chest here, kind of like you're breathing in all that oxygen, right? And what we're going to do, we're going to tuck our chin down, and we're going to reach for the floor. as low as we comfortably can, keeping the legs locked out as straight as possible. We're here, keeping that chin tucked in. We're going to slowly rise up. But as we rise up, my palms open up, my chest opens up, and we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together at the top. This is rep number 1, and let's come back down, rotate through for rep number 2. If you have tight hamstrings, then challenge yourself to get lower on the curl. Let's rise on up. Roll those shoulder blades back, open up your chest, and back down. Rep number 3. Slowly come on up. Open up that chest. And rep number 4. Back up. Open up that chest as you roll on up. And rep number 5. All the way down, slowly rise up, open up that chest, and the next one will be yoga push-up, guys. So for this one, we're gonna work on that shoulder strength. If you need to modify by going onto your knees, by all means do so. We're going to do 5 reps here, guys. So let's start off in a tall plank position. Squeeze the glutes, round out that upper back. Let's drop that chest slightly off the ground and push back into that down dog. Roll it back forward. That's rep 1. Drop back down, push back 2. Bring it around and back down. Rep number 3. Roll it around. Let's bring that chest down to the floor. Rep number 4. Roll it around. Last one. Chest down. Push back. 5. Whew. Let's drop those knees down. Let's get ready to finish off with the thread and needle. Again, with a little twist. So, we're going to do here, guys, strong tabletop position, just like we've been doing. So, hands pushing through the floor, knees underneath the hips. We're going to reach that left hand through. We're trying to get that shoulder blade and that head down to the ground. Now, once we're here, guys, I'm going to use my right hand to push straighten out that arm. Trying to keep that that bottom arm on the floor. This is 1 rep. Come back down. Come back to neutral. And we're going to do that for 9 more reps, alternating sides. Come back down, right to left. And extend 2. Back to neutral. Let's go for rep number 3. Come back up. Rep number 4. Come back up. Rep number 5. Come back up. Rep number 6. I'm going to do less reps, guys, and do longer holds because that feels better for you. By all means, you can go for that. Sorry, guys, my strap just came loose. Come back down. Push back up. Let's go ahead. Rep number 6. Let's go for rep number 7 here. We'll go for rep number 9. Last one. Rep number 10. And with that, we are done for today, guys. I lost my bootstrap, as you can see, by threading the needle. I hope you feel a little better after doing these 3 flows, guys. Again, feel free to create your own flow from this. You can mix it up with one of my other videos. And if there's anything else that you may want to see, guys, please post in the comments below or send any of the coaches an email to forward on to myself. All right? Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. Be safe.